end up going to jury trial, end up getting found, guilty of the 1 pound of marijuana.
How long is this process from the first court date to the last one of you getting sentenced? How long was that?
Went to trial February 16th through the 18th of 2021. Then went to 2017, February 17, 18. Yeah, and then sentencing day was May 22nd, 2017. So just going on those particular days is like March, April, May. 3 months, 90 days. You got 90 days to get your shit together. You know what I mean? So I ended up hiring a new lawyer. So I ended up firing a lawyer or whatever, because I felt like he should have did more. I ended up hiring a guy named Chris.
Tie was too loose, bro. You got to make that shit tight, man.
You got to come with
You got to get shit together, bro. No cap.
No, but I ended up hiring this guy. His name was Chris Joseph, man. He was out of Kansas. Real fantastic lawyer, too. This is when I realized, the difference between lawyering. A guy that's kind of just, he did what he could, but somebody that came in really prepared trying to get somebody probation. And, man, the guy had put up some statistics that was so surprising, man. 5% in the last 5 years, went to prison for marijuana in the whole state. It was like really one person a year from 2012 to 2017.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's an important statistic for people to realize. The audience need to realize is because, they were picking and choosing on who they wanted to see.
I was just saying, it just sounds fishy, right? One person.
Most of these people that they took were black already.
Yeah, minorities already, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they were picking in these certain counties. You got caught in this little county, they were picking and choosing on who they wanted to send in prison.
Whoa.
But you get caught in certain counties, depending on who you are or depending on what county you're in, 50, 80, 60, 40, people get probation. For people that have no criminal history, at that point. So I had no criminal history at that point.
It's first offense.
Right.
First offense, right. So having that no criminal history, played in my favor for what I had thought. Right? What I had thought, right? But ended up hiring this lawyer. Went up there and pulled these statistics up. Kind of showed the judge this, and he was really interested in it. But he was kind of stuck on like, man, I already sent the other guys to prison. He's probably gonna go to prison. And it was like I stirred up a beehive or something like that. Is kind of what the words he had said, and just going down there and end up going to that sentencing date. And shout out to Brandon Cooks. He from Stockton. I know y'all know him. He wrote a fantastic letter to the judge.
Wow, that's respect.
Yeah, he was like a Patriot fan or whatever, and he had wrote a letter to the judge. He's my good friend, and he had read all these letters, looked at all these statistics, and said, I'm sentencing you to 92 months in prison.
What is that like?
7 years, 6 months,
years?
7 years, 8 months. In prison for this weed, and you're gonna do majority of that time. So you're gonna do like pretty much 7 years
for 1 pound.
1 pound.
1 pound.
Yeah, and the unique thing is what people need to know is like 1 pound and 66 pound is all the same consequence in Missouri.
Wow.
It's 1 pound and 66 pounds is all the same consequences. It doesn't matter. If you got caught with 50 pounds or you got caught with 1 pound, it's the same mandatory minimum in a sense.
America got to do better. Go ahead.
Gotta do better.
California can be like, oh, you get a slap on the wrist, but
Denver,
then over here.
But hold on, let's talk about the state right next to it though.
Yeah,
Denver.
that's true.
You know what I mean? One of the first.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they prey on that. So looking at shit like that, dog, it's like, wow. So